Hello everyone, welcome to Psychology Simplified with Vili. Today we have two special guests, my pets, Annabelle and Mimi. I've got another one who is called Maya, but my lap wasn't enough good, so my son keep it in the other room. Today I'm gonna tell you one story that actually the city was very cruel this week to me. My presentation was cancelled. The subway had been delayed for about 45 minutes, and I'd spilled coffee down my only clean white shirt. By the time I fumbled my keys into the lock at 8:45 p.m., I totally wasn't a person anymore. I was just a clenched jaw wrapped in exhaustion. I dropped my back on the floor and slumped on the couch, ready to stare at the ceiling, probably for an hour. But then I heard them, a faint, questioning "Wick," then another "Wick, wick." From their large cage in the corner of the living room, three small noses twitched in the air. Mimi is in my lap, stood on her hind legs with her little paws on the cage bars, her black, brown, and orange face demanding to know why the food goddess was late. Annabelle, she's here, the shy one, peeked out from her wooden hidey house, chattering softly. I sighed, got up, and shuffled over. I pulled three crunchy lettuce leaves from the fridge. The moment my hand entered the cage, the sound hit me, purring. This gentle whisper of deep contentment. Mimi took her leaf and crunched loudly, juice dripping down her chin. Annabelle and Maya crept out, took the slice from my fingers, and nestled against my palm. For the next 20 minutes, I didn't think about the presentation. I didn't think about the train. I just watched them. I watched the way their tiny jaws move sideways to grind the food. I felt that soft, dense warmth of their fur against my knuckles. I cleaned their fleece blanket, noticing how Mimi would follow the dustpan as if it were a great yellow monster. I filled their water bottle and watched a single air bubble shoot upward. By the time I zipped the cage, my shoulders were no longer touching my ears. The stress hadn't vanished, but it had been set aside, shrunk down to the size of a guinea pig, which is to say, small enough to hold in two hands. So, why I'm telling you this story? What is the psychology behind this story? What I experienced is real and it has a name. It's called biophilia hypothesis, proposed by Wilson. This theory suggests that humans have an innate evolutionary hardwired tendency to seek connections with other living things. We spent 99% of our history surrounded by nature and animals. A novice with fluorescent lights is the anomaly. When you watch a guinea pig crunch a lettuce, your ancient brain recognizes I'm near something safe, alive, and non threatening. This recognition lowers your sympathetic nervous system, fight or flight, and activates your parasympathetic system, rest and digest. But there is a second, more powerful mechanism at work, which is called stress reduction theory. Unlike a movie or a phone screen, which demands your attention and can overstimulate you, animals provide involutionary soft attention. A guinea pig doesn't ask you to solve a problem, it just is. The predictable nature of their sounds, the wick for food, the burr for happiness, creates a sensory rhythm. Your brain latches onto this rhythm instead of the chaotic loop of anxious thoughts. More specifically, what is happening? The purring sounds that these little creatures actually make has been shown to lower cortisols in humans. The tactile sensation of their fur triggers the release of oxytocin, that's the bonding hormone, and reduces activity in your amygdala, the fear center of your brain. Also, the act of caregiving reverses a stress spiral. When you feel powerless at work, feeding, for example, a helpless creature gives you agency. You're needed. You succeeded at something today. The guinea pig cannot fix the reason you're stressed, obviously, but it can do something more important and impactful. It can pull you out of your racing mind and your plant you firmly in the present moment, one crunchy bite at a time.